My name's Dana Zeitler, and I am in Naples, Florida. I've had my own aesthetics practice for just shy of 5 years. I've been doing exclusively aesthetics since 2009, and I've been a PA since 1993. My practice is called Deluxe Med Spa. My husband is a physician. He's my medical director, and I currently have a staff of 6. I decided to sign up for Confidence to Scale because I was looking to try to simplify my life a little bit with my practice, where I'm working a little smarter and not harder. So I have been listening to Kaylee's podcast for the past at least probably a year. And I find her podcast to be very inspirational and informative. So when she offered this 6-week private podcast, I was really excited to sign up and learn a bit more from her. One of the things that I have been struggling with, or a pain point in my business, has been figuring out how to create my mini-me, sort of duplicate myself. I've been blessed to be fairly busy and successful in my medical spa, but I really was starting to do some research to figure out the best way to bring on another provider, specifically hiring for somebody that would really be with me long-term as a part of my team that supports my business and is in alignment with my goals and sort of my philosophy of creating natural results for patients. I think her podcast really did a wonderful job at addressing that. The other thing that I really liked about the podcast was doing some things with branding and figuring out what your or my unique offering to aesthetics. The biggest takeaway or mind shift after participating in the program has been to really finding staff and a team that is in alignment with the goals of our business. We like to treat all of our patients like family. We like patients to be with us long term. We want to be with them for the next 10 years or 15 years even. And I want my staff to really think about the patient experience and making it the most wonderful Botox they've ever had, and really thinking about picking my team carefully and not filling a gap, as Kaylee says, in the short term, but thinking about the long-term sustainability of the business, team members that are going to support me in my goals. So one of the things that I started really working on and implementing after doing Kaylee's program, was thinking about a proprietary brand for my practice, thinking about trying to some of the things that make our practice unique and putting together what we want to be known for. So people will be like, okay, Dana, she's the neck tox girl. So we're still brainstorming on coming up with something, but our plan is to do a combination treatment that is specific, that includes neurotoxin, filler, and laser for the neck. After listening to all 6 podcasts, Kaylee did a fantastic 90-minute session with other spa owners. It was on a live Zoom, and she would, initiate some questions, but we got some great feedback. It was really wonderful to talk to others that have some of the same pain points that I have, that we're not alone. We have the same problems. We're all kind of working on hiring, we're working on branding, we're working on figuring out how to work smarter and still make the same amount of money without working 20 hours a day. And it was really a wonderful collaboration with other injectors around the country. I would highly recommend listening to Kaylee's podcast. I think that you will learn strategies for your practice, little tips to make, just to think about, to make your practice grow in an easier way without having to struggle as much as you would on your own, and do it right the first time. I'm so happy that I listened to that podcast before I hired, because I think I hired smarter rather than having to hire for the wrong reasons. She's super smart with growing practice, and I think your mission has been very clear to help women in practice grow their brand, grow their business, and make their lives a little easier, which is nice.